I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts.
Australia. It is the land where royal fairy tales are written and where they go to die. For the House of Windsor, the Antipodes isn't just a destination. It is a mirror, one that reflects the messy, human reality behind the crown. 24. That is the number of hours it took for the world to change in 1983. And again, in 2018. The moment Prince Harry's boots hit the tarmac in Sydney, he wasn't just a duke. He was a son, walking in a ghost's footsteps. The heavy, humid air of history, the same air his mother breathed when she was just 21. Diana was a girl thrown into a 4-week baptism of fire that would define her life and destroy her marriage. But let's talk about the mask. Behind the scenes in 1983, the Princess of Wales was drowning. She was jet-lagged. She was battling bulimia. And she was terrified. The Sydney Opera House. March 28, 1983. The photo that haunts the archives. Diana, in a shimmering blue dress, bursts into tears. The palace called it heat exhaustion. The truth? It was the realization that she was a star, and her husband was the shadow. Fast forward to 2018. Bondi Beach. Meghan Markle, pregnant, glowing, recreates the magic. Can you spot it? The exact moment she mirrored Diana's most famous Australian photo. It was the Bondi hug. That barefoot, tactile connection with the people. It looked like a tribute, but for the palace was a warning. Critics call it cosplaying. They say Meghan was playing the role of the people's princess. But Harry saw it differently. To him, Meghan was not performing. She was simply better at it. And that is where the danger lies. Is Harry and Meghan's too successful toward the reason they are where they are today? In 1983, Charles could not handle being the opening act for his own wife. In 2018, the institution saw the same pattern. The crowds, they weren't cheering for the crown. They were cheering for them. Success in the royal family is a double-edged sword. If you're too good, you are a threat. If you're too loved, you are a problem. The palace fears Australia. Why? Because it's the ultimate stress test. It is where the public chooses their favorites. It is where the future king, be it Charles then or William now, is often outshone by the women at their side. And then, there is the baby. Australia is where royal motherhood becomes a battlefield. In 83, Diana fought a war with the palace to bring baby William with her. She refused to leave him behind. It was a revolution in parenting, dressed in a floral gown. In 2018, the announcement came almost the second they landed. Meghan's pregnancy glow was the headline of the century. The gifts started pouring in. The first tiny Ugg boots, the stuffed kangaroos. But was Meghan facing the same baptism of fire that nearly broke Diana? Behind the smiles, the pressure. Was tectonic Meghan. Was a woman trying to navigate a 1,000-year-old institution while growing a life inside her. Just like Diana, she was doing too well. And as Harry later wrote, that was the beginning of the end. Look at the Royal Children's Hospital. In the 80s, Diana visited with Charles. She was formal, yet focused. She was learning how to use her light to warm those in the dark. When Harry and Meghan visited, the vibe had shifted. Gone was the rigid protocol. In its place, selfies, hugs of private, quiet compassion. Harry is not just following his mother's path. He is trying to finish her work without the chains that bound her. So, what is the legacy of the Australian tour? To the critics, it is a faux royal performance. To the public, it is a reminder of what the monarchy lost. Australia did not just welcome these women. It changed them. It gave them the proof that they didn't need the palace to be powerful. Perhaps that is what the institution fears most. Not the crowds, not the cameras, but the moment a woman realizes she is more than a title.
To like this video and subscribe for more royal insights. Until next time, stay regal and stay curious.